This is a HeadGum podcast.
So, Jake Hurwitz and Amir Bloomfield are back with a brand new show, which is their first show since their original show, Jake and Amir, which was on College Humor. And the guys are doing a new show tackling dating in 2016. It's very current and relevant to, Tinder and all of that kind of good stuff. And they have a new Vimeo original show called Lonely and Horny.
Yeah, the show, it's more ambitious than anything they've ever done, and all 10 episodes of Lonely and Horny are actually all available right now on video on demand. It's kind of like, a Netflix thing, just put up the whole season all at once.
I get you.
So the season costs $15, but you can check out the first one for free on College Humor's YouTube page if you want to just get a feel for what the show's like. If you like what you see and you want to just buy the whole series, you can use the special code that we got, code HEADGUM gets you 15% off, and that works for only this week, though. So if you want to check it out and get that code, it's for this week only.
And it's just HEADGUM.
Yeah. So we watched the first episode of the show, and it's pretty good so far. I want to definitely tune into the rest of it and see what's going on. It's giving me a Masters of None kind of feel. I don't know if you guys watched that. It's very millennials, how they date, using Tinder. I don't use Tinder. You've never used Tinder. It's very interesting if this is what Tinder is like. It's very interesting.
I feel like it would be really relatable for people that are currently doing the whole dating thing right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So many. What is it? Swipe right. Shut
the
whatever.
fuck.
I don't know.
Oh my god! Just hearing you talk about that makes me cringe. You know what I mean? Because you have no idea.
But it's fucking hilarious.
So go check that out. It's on Vimeo.com/lonelyandhorny, and if you order the series, remember to use the coupon code HEADGUM for 15% off.
That's Vimeo.com/lonelyandhorny, and the coupon code is HEADGUM for 15% off.
Awesome.
So this is going to be really random, but today they announced the new starter Pokemon for the new Pokemon game.
I actually saw that.
Oh, you saw this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the fire Pokemon that's supposed to be a cat, instead of kitten, it's Litten.
I know.
And so many people have informed me of this today. They're like, how do you feel about Litten?
Amazing. I'm really
get that?
pumped about the owl.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a cute little bow tie.
I forget his name. I forgot them all besides Litten because it's lit.
I didn't even know they were still churning out Pokemon these days.
Oh, yeah. And I mean,
just like Beanie Babies.
Exactly. If I had a 3DS, I'd probably still be playing Pokemon games.
I know you would be.
I love them. This
is Coffee with Rachel, a podcast where two individuals living in Seattle talk about their lives at coffee.
Yes, exactly.
And the Food Network. I'm Rachel, by the way.
I'm Chris.
And this coffee is strong because it's not coffee, it's espresso.
It's espresso.
Ew. Please stop.
So this is from Juliana, and this is Chromatic Coffee Company's Gamut Chocolate Creamy Butterscotch Espresso.
Damn.
And it's got this nice little cat on the back that's wearing a little apron or something on there.
I want you to keep this bag. I'm gonna snap it.
I really like this bag. I like the font on the front.
Oh yeah.
I really wish.
Where's this from? He's desperately looking for the name on the bag.
I think it's California.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I love it, though. It tastes, first of all, is hella zingy. I'm awake.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I really am though enjoying the fonts. What do you call that?
A 3D?
No, writing scripts or whatever. The people that write not stenographer, but you know what
typography.
I mean? Typography. I'm really fascinated by typography. I could not think of the word.
I know, it's okay.
I'm not in a courthouse writing things down. Typography.
I should have been a stenographer.
Yeah,
I say it all the fucking time. My hands were built for it.
Your WPM is pretty high.
It's pretty lit.
Oh, God. It's pretty lit.
Well, thank you so much for this delicious zing that I am having right now.
It's great.
It
smells
so
press.
Nice. Yeah. It has a very nice aroma. Oh, my God. That extra coffee voice today.
Aromatic. If you guys want to send us coffee, we have a P.O. box, and that address is on our website or Twitter. So that you can go check that out.
Yeah, CoffeeWithChrachel.net. So, yeah, we've been really enjoying trying everybody's coffee.
I feel like we've been getting a lot of California coffees. Not that I'm complaining, but I feel like we've just been getting a lot of California coffees lately. A lot of California benches out there.
I know. I love that.
I mean, it's a pretty big state, so
it has a lot of coffee to offer, is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You know, it's just, I love that I get to still try everything from everyone, because it's like, you don't think about it, but, you know, we only have access right now to, like, a certain amount of coffee, unless you're ordering online. But, like, you know what I mean?
The internet, wild and crazy things.
I like to think that most people, and, like, we've seen, like, most people do, like, just go to their local place and get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
I've been enjoying,
that.
I feel like I'm learning more about the different tastes of coffee because, you know, it's like wine. There's lots of different kinds,
I still don't know what's happening, but I'm here to enjoy it.
Exactly.
That's kind of how I would be. Like, you know how people are, like, real connoisseurs
yes.
of different things? Sommelier or whatever.
What is that for coffee?
Yeah, like, I'd like to be that, but in a way where I just am like, I'm enjoying this difference. And then I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to actually, like, know. Because then I feel like it becomes too deep, and you get to, like,
I'm not sniffing.
It goes from being enjoyable to being, like, a job, and I'm not trying to make coffee a job.
Yeah, no, I could tell you if it's burnt or not. I could tell you if I like the taste or if it has flavor, and that's about as deep as it gets here, folks.
Yeah, I don't want this, like, we've been drinking, like, less coffee because or I guess, like, we've been trying to drink less coffee.
This keyword is trying, guys, trying.
Just because, like, this is something that we do more often, and so we have more coffee, you know, when we do this. And, like, I'm not to the point yet where I'm sick of coffee, but I feel like if we drank, like, 3 cups every day plus recording, then we get to the point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not at the point. I'm definitely not at the point where, like, I drink coffee because I need it. I gotta have the coffee.
I still enjoy.
I enjoy it, and I could live without, possibly for a day.
I get headaches, so I mean, like, I say, like, I don't need it. I don't look at it in the morning like I gotta do this. It's like, it's part of my, like, little morning ritual.
I crave it every morning.
Yeah, like, it's not my morning until, like, I'm listening to the coffee machine purr at me, you know what I mean? Steaming.
Caffeine, it's a hell of a drug, guys. I'm just kidding.
I know, it's really bad. And, like, I feel like, all right, so if I have a really busy day and I say to Chris, I'm like, we should get lattes that morning, it's like instantly I know that I'll be able to get my shit done because I'm going to have that boost in the morning, and it's like placebo, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
it does give you energy, but it's also placebo. And plus,
you got to eat a breakfast, though, in order to not die. I've learned this.
Yes.
If you just eat an apple or, like, a banana or some, like, apple and peanut butter, something, yogurt, like, anything.
Especially any of you binges out there with sensitive stomachs like me, you throw an acid in there without anything else, you're going to have a bad time.
It's just, like, the energy for me. Like, I will feel like shit if I just drink, like, a big latte and then not have any food in me, because then I just feel like crap. But if you just eat something, like, small, it just takes away that crap.
Apparently you're supposed to not only eat something, but at least have a little bit of water first thing before you drink coffee, because you've dehydrated overnight.
Yeah.
And so you need to hydrate a little bit.
I have read so many, like, websites and shit that have told me, like, just drink 1 glass of water when you wake up, because you don't want to start off your dehydrated body by dehydrating it further. Ideally, you should probably drink, like, a lot of water and then have coffee, like, later, which is what I've been trying to do. Like, I try to drink at least an entire Camelback's worth of water before I start the coffee, even brewing it. Mm-hmm. And that's, like, 750 milliliters. I know this is getting, like, weird, but, like, I've been trying, and, I mean, sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'm real tired.
Sometimes I drink on my way to work, and then when I get to the office, I don't automatically just go for the coffee anymore. I wait a little bit, like an hour to my shift, and drink a little bit of water, and then I'm like, okay, now I'll go get some coffee.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our lives.
It's a trial. I try, and, like, a lot of people ask me, they're like, doesn't that make you, like, even more anxious and jittery? I'm like, it depends. I can overdo it. I've done that before, where I've overdone it with the coffee, and I've definitely felt not okay.
It's not okay. And you know what? I think for the past 3 episodes there have been sirens in the background now, and I don't know what's happening. We are Mercury. Come on, Mercury.
Come on.
What are you doing? It's in retrograde until the 22nd, I found out, so that's really great information.
Actually, I'm really happy, because, like, originally I was supposed to get my hair cut or, like, hair dyed like yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
And I moved it to the end of the month because I was just like, this is too much. And
It's on the 24th, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm missing retrograde. So I feel like that's a really good time to make a huge decision, not when the planets are doing stuff.
Yeah, so right now we're just being, like, meek and, like, hey, let's just get through this.
Except for we, like, went to IKEA and bought a bunch of new furniture. And
yeah.
Not really a bunch, one thing. But, you know, it feels like a bunch because it comes in a lot of boxes, even though it's one fucking piece of furniture.
Yeah, so we went to IKEA. We got some things. It was a great time. I always have a great time.
I know. I just love killing time in that place.
It's just... I'm not usually the one... Like, I'm not a browsing shopper. Like, I always have to have, like, a purpose to be there. But, like... Even when I have a purpose, like, I don't even like to shop around that much. I just want to get to it. But IKEA is, like, different for me.
That's the one place you can relax.
I could just, like, spend so much time just, like, looking at all of the shit in there. And I don't know what it is about that place.
I know. Because, like, okay, you'd think, like, you know, me and Sephora seems like a bad idea, right? No. I am in and out. I was never there. And, like, I swatch things at lightning speed, too.
Yeah.
Like, I go in there, I'm like, I'm replacing this. I swatch a bunch of things. I make a mental note of shit that I'm going to want and look up online. And, like, honestly, when do I ever go to Sephora, like, in person? But, like, I just look at...
Come on, free samples. You can't get them in the store.
I will Google swatches faster than I will walk to Sephora and swatch shit myself, which is so sad. But it's because, like, forever ago, it was always really far away. So I feel like I'm conditioned to be like, I can never step foot. But
now, like, you want to, like, now there's all the information on the internet. And, like, you just, like, see everything online. So then, like, when you go to the store, you just know what you want. But you don't even have to, like, test shit out.
Yeah.
Really.
I love it.
So, yeah, why did we go to IKEA?
Yeah, so...
We got a TV stand.
Yeah, our necks were hurting because our current TV stand was, like, one of those super sleek, like, low to the ground kind of minimal TV stands, which is really cute. But it was making us look, like, at a really awkward angle with our necks, and we started, like, having terrible, like, back and neck pain.
I feel like those kinds of stands are meant for when you are wall mounting a TV, and then that's just, like, way lower on the ground.
I know.
That's what that's meant for, I feel.
But the problem with wall mounting a TV is you can't conceal the cord. There's the dangle.
The only way that you can do that,
wall.
yeah, is, like, when my dad was remodeling the house that he was living in before he built his log cabin, he would, like, put specific holes behind where the mounts were so the cords could go in. And I love that.
Your dad's cord organization makes me wet, honestly. Like,
and I want to be at that level, but I can't do that in a place that we're renting.
I know. As soon as we get a condo, we're going to have every cord will be gone, and I will be so aroused. Because it's like, how is everything with the power? How is it turning on? Like, I love that. Also, remember we had, like, this one friend, and they had the Apple app that you can use to, like, turn your air conditioning on and, like, your lights.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, damn,
like
that's cool.
The smart home shit.
Yeah, you just can be on your phone and be like, I'm going to turn that light off. That's, like, 10 rooms away from me.
You were looking at that coffee pot that is controlled by an app.
Oh, yeah. There's an app. It's literally the same coffee pot we have from Mr. Coffee, but it's like $100 more so that you can fucking sit in your bed and tell it to brew it without getting up. This
is 2016, people. We are here. This is the future.
There's all of this shit on BuzzFeed that I hate, and it's like this one person that makes lists, and it's like products that everyone's buying at Amazon right now. Or like, you can't get through this post without spending $50, and I can. Like, I don't. And then they always say, like, I don't know how I made this list. And it's like, how the fuck did you find something on here that was useful to me?
I would love to do that.
Like, I know, because I do that to myself all the time. I'm like online, I'm like adding things to my cart that I'll never buy, but I'm like, gotta know.
Yeah.
Gotta know.
Exactly.
That I like it. I even like sign up for most websites just so I can like hit like a like button or something. You know, some websites offer that.
I guess that's the enticement of Pinterest and having a pin board. You pin things that, you know, you might want.
Pinterest is annoying though, because you gotta go to like 6 windows. Okay.
All right.
Now that I embarrassed myself. Windows. But, like, isn't it true? Like, you click on a pin, and then it pops up a pop-up window, but then you gotta click the link in the bio to get to the website, which has, like, a fucking pop... You know what I mean? It's like, how many clicks does it get to?
How many clicks to the center of it?
To the center of a vegan recipe. Like, crock pot dinner. It's like, you know those rooms that have, like, lots of laser beams and you're, like, trying to dodge them? Like, that's me trying to get to a recipe on Pinterest. I don't know why, but I struggle. Also, this is just, I really quickly just want to drag the Instagram app one more time.
Oh, it's never enough.
But I have an iPad, and their app is, like, basically the blurriest app ever on a bigger screen because they didn't have, like, a separate app for iPad.
Because Facebook couldn't do that.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's wild.
But the worst part is it's also one of those apps that doesn't flip upside down when you turn your phone. And you know what? It might even do that on the cell phone. I don't know.
I don't think it does, actually.
Yeah. So the other day, like, my iPad was upside down, and I turned it on, and the thing that I had open last was Instagram. And what does it do? It stayed flipped in the right way. You know what I mean? The way that it was. And then it flipped around again, like, fuck you, you can't have this.
What the fuck?
It was capable of it.
It's capable to do it. Like, how hard is that in a code to just, like,
to do
have
a little
it flip?
Re-flipping.
How hard is that?
I don't know, man. But it's one thing that, like, gets me.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know what it is about it, but it's one of those small little details about life that just grinds my gears.
Because you don't want to have that stupid, like, if you're charging your phone, you don't want the charger, like, poking into your belly button while you're fucking...
Also, I don't want to, like, fuck up the neck of my cord and have it looking all, like, soggy on
Yeah,
me.
because, you know, Apple cords, like, they get
suck.
fucking frayed at the neck of them.
I always see those cords for sale on Hotlook that are, like, super nice and have, like, a different coating over them that doesn't do that. And I'm like, I'm not going to spend this much money on a fucking cord.
Enticing.
You know? I'm sure I could find one at Amazon, though, for better.
Yeah. So, the TV stand.
I love it.
We were trying to find one that was just, you know, it's like the Goldilocks in the Three Bears.
Jesus
you know,
Christ.
Not one that was too low.
I hate you so
Not one that
much.
was too high. But one that was just right.
Like, make him stop.
Yeah, like, you don't want the one that's like Walmart, where the TV is, like, all the way up at the ceiling and you're snapping your neck back. But we didn't want one we had where it's, like, basically on the floor. But we found one. It's just right.
You know, you're reminding me of your fucking Wood impersonation right now.
What?
Okay. Chris, I have many impressions that I can do.
Yes,
that
like
are
Adele from
seamless.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yes, and also geese.
Yeah.
and a parrot. I can do an impeccable parrot. If
And other feathered friends.
Yeah, I'm really good with the birds.
Yes.
But Chris is not so good with these, but he can only do one, and it's that fucking woodchuck from Full House. Like, do it, please.
Is that desk made of wood?
It hurts me. It hurts me. Like,
Claire Ward?
yeah. Yo, like, one day when we're gonna have sex, you're gonna say that, and I'm gonna be really upset. Because I know you'll do that shit. I've done that with my fucking bird impersonation. So,
God damn it.
and the Ella Richard from
Please
Grey's
stop.
Anatomy.
You would just do that then right back.
I
That's
know.
so annoying.
That's what I would say. Or, I don't know. Anyway, we don't need to talk about this.
So, yeah, we got the TV stand. What else did we get? We got a nice, fancy, you know, nothing classes up a cabinet that's made into a litter box, like a glass top.
Yeah. They have, like, the most expensive litter box now. Like, it's
literally,
God.
like, that's probably like a $200 litter box enclosure now.
I know, and we could have just bought one of those really expensive litter boxes that are.
But, you
like,
know, this is
$200.
handcrafted with love for these chunks, with these chunks in mind.
You're right. Like, we're like the chunks contractor.
Exactly.
Like, I am the Joanna Gaines. You're the Chip.
I'm the Chip, you know. Where is, you know, the crack in the foundation, guys? You know, we gotta find it.
It was the door trying to conceal it. You were like, there's a lot of problem here. Also, there is a problem with our foundation. Have we not mentioned that, like, our bathroom is, like, below sea level, even though we're on, like, the 5th floor? It's because, like, it straight up ramps. Like,
The floor in this apartment is very uneven.
and I don't mind it because it kind of massages my feet.
It's character. It's that old world charm.
It is a fixer-upper, but, like, I just pick every time you talk about it, like, he hates it, like, it bothers him. I think it really does massage my feet when I walk around.
But you really feel it in the hallway. All of a sudden, you're like racing downhill.
I know. Can you imagine if like the earth was sinking? I wouldn't know. Like, I straight up would not know. Like, I feel like I could be, oh my god, it's like the time there was the earthquake and I was on the toilet.
Oh yeah.
There was one earthquake that happened in, I think it was Virginia, and it just kind of like shot up to PA, but it was like barely the earth kind of like trembled or like shook its like little leg. It was not serious, and everyone on California was like straight up dragging the East Coast, and I was like, okay, but you're in a drought, bye. But you know, anyway, I was at the hair salon in their bathroom, which something that I just unlocked within myself just now.
Great. In
that bathroom, there was one of those, like, you ever see a wicker trash can?
Yes.
First of all, nothing says sanitation quite like that.
Nothing says sanitation like wicker.
Yeah. So that's something. And it was shaped like a frog, and you put the trash in his mouth, and he had big glowing eyes.
That's very interesting. It's reminding me of Chad from the park.
I know. But when I was little, because this is like the place where I would get my hair done, like when I was a little kid, I was afraid of that trash can. And I'm always a bathroom bitch. You take me anywhere, I'm like, I gotta scope out the bathroom.
Yeah, to judge it by the bathroom.
Yeah.
I feel that. So that's where you were with the earthquake?
Yeah, I was sitting on the toilet, and then I felt a rumble, and I, honest to God, thought it was plumbing, because I had just taken a huge shit, and I flushed, and I was like, oh shit, and I like really backed it up, the whole earth shook,
Oh my god.
And turns out it was just like an earthquake, but like, what a place to be.
That's fabulous.
You know? But I've never really experienced anything, knock on. Okay, that was granite.
Knock on granite, guys.
That's what it should be. Ow.
The big one comes right now.
Please stop. Please stop. The big one needs to be chunk, and that's it. Let me just take a sip of my fucking coffee. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, back to the fucking TV stand. We got it. It's great.
We're still talking about this?
Feels better, and I'm trying to think of just like of what else.
We got trivets. There's nothing else
on that day.
We got trivets.
I'm just excited about IKEA.
I know, man. I know.
I think the most exciting part of those, what happened afterwards.
Oh, God. So, we had, like, a busy fucking day that day, and we had not
stopped
eaten.
at Michael's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, guys. I finally crafted.
Yes,
If you guys recall the craft episode, I finally have been making
You are
something.
currently crafting. Like, not in this moment. But
I'm literally going to use a glue gun.
What? You and words today are not having it.
Gooey gun. Gooey Like, please, if you don't know what a gooey duck is.
Oh my god, a gooey duck.
Chris, shut up. If you don't know what a gooey duck is, right now, I want you to get out your closest web browser and you search that shit, especially if Nicole Fody is listening, because I feel like that's something he doesn't know about but will really get tickled by. So if you're listening,
please do.
But what if you Google that? I mean, you gotta. But anyway, back to the story.
Crafting.
So we were at the craft store, which I was doing so, my brain was like completely overpowered by everything.
We walked into the wrong sliding door, then we got to the right sliding door, and we were hit. That smell. It's just like the craft store smell. I don't know what it is.
It's Michael's. It's like bottled that shit up replica.
It's
1992 Michael's craft store. You know what I mean?
That would be so great.
And it's just like a picture of like a wicker basket in like the front of the store
with some like fake pine cones in it or something like.
But I was just like in overdrive. Like I couldn't handle all of the possibility that was there.
Like you like ran some lady over because you were getting so excited by all the things.
And like you guys know, like I am a very like shy, don't look at me in public kind of girl. And so when I bumped into that lady because I was getting too excited about faux florals.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. And she was like, it's okay, dear. And I was like, I'm just so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Like I was straight up so excited. But yeah, so we got some like fake plants and shit, and I got a ton of yarn.
Yarn.
And then, like, at this point, we hadn't eaten anything, like, all day.
And it was, like, fucking, like, 7 o'clock or something.
All we had was a fucking smoothie.
Yeah.
I can't believe we were alive.
Yeah, I know. And we were out of Seattle, like the IKEA is south of Seattle, and like around that area there's like some huge ass mall and like tons of strip malls, really making me feel like I was back in PA.
I know. Looking at the Michaels next to the Best Buy, I was like, I know this land.
Yeah, it was like really comforting.
It was.
It was
that
weird.
Michael's smell, I didn't know. You know when you don't know that you missed something until it hits you in the face?
Yeah.
That's Michael's.
That was
that should be their fucking slogan. You didn't know you missed us until we hit you in the face.
Yeah.
Michael's, the craft store.
God damn.
Anyway, so they're obviously when you're at a fucking mall, all the options are Red Robin and whatever, Panda Express and fucking Panera Bread. And we were fucking starving, and we were like, oh, there's an Olive Garden, and we haven't been there in 6 years. Let's go.
We felt we've talked about Olive Garden a lot. We should have gone. We haven't gone since PA.
My sister worked there for a good decade, so I was definitely familiar with the family when you're here presence.
Let me just tell you guys right off the bat, I did not feel like family.
I as soon as we parked, I was like, this is a bad idea. This is just
it was
was
the Olive Garden that was right in the middle of the parking lot of this giant mall. So, and it was 6-7 o'clock. It was the dinner rush.
I thought it was going to be packed. I forgot that that place is known for its fucking 45-minute wait.
Yeah.
When my sister used to work there, she was like, my job's so hard because I'm just pissing people off. I'm like, yo, that's true.
Yeah.
But
so we got in there, we got seated. I remember a year ago or something like that, they said that they were changing, they were dropping the when you're here, your family, and they were.
What is it now?
I don't know what it is.
You're here.
You're just
Thank
here.
God.
When
That's
you're here, we're enemies.
No, it's when you're here. Thank you, because no one's eating there. It was honestly dead for an Olive Garden at night.
At night.
A night garden.
But they changed a lot of things, and in that they changed the menu.
They got rid of my favorite thing on the menu.
What was that?
It was just the pomodoro linguine.
Okay.
And it's just linguine and fucking tomato sauce and garlic, and there's no fucking we noticed every single dish besides dessert and certain appetizers had meat in it.
Literally everything has meat in it now.
And it's the whole dinner is just one chunk of chicken and then the pasta underneath it. But I was there's literally not, besides cheese ravioli. That's the only meatless, and we picked
the cheapest thing. That's the pick your pasta, pick your sauce, and you could add a meat if you wanted to.
It honestly felt like what I would get served as a child. I was damn, I feel like I'm at the kids'
It's
table.
when we were back at
Benny breadstick.
Oh my god, the fucking dining hall at the university where you scoop your noodle and then you there's a couple different sauces to choose from.
I literally just ate the pasta raw. No sauce in college because I was that white sauce does not look okay.
No, it was not okay.
It's okay. But anyway, so yeah, we just got we got it, and he was like, "No meat." We were like, "No." It's not and that's not even me trying to steak a man. No, I'm not trying to steak a man with a wooden dowel. No. That's not me trying to take a stand against meat. I would literally don't trust Olive Garden to not food poison me with meat. So I was like, nah, it's okay. I Marlene Naj'd it, and then we were just done. And the salad, there was no dressing on it, and that used to be the best part.
Yeah, and the bowls, man, they really trick you on those bowls.
I know.
They
Ariel told me about
it looks like it's fucking huge, but literally he could have just brought us 2 bowls and
it's
it would
enough
have been
for
fine.
one.
That would have been great. And
the worst was he was like, "You guys want that cheese?" And I was like, "No." And then he came back
with another bowl of
and
salad.
He was like, "Cheese." He was like, "Wait, I forgot the cheese. I'm gonna go get that." And I was like, "I really hope he doesn't get it."
And then he didn't bring it.
I know, it was great. But they have that that shitty thing that all these restaurants do now where they have the little pay
screen
thing at the table.
Yeah, it's fucking random smartphone game.
I love that
checkout thing.
First of all, think about how non-sanitary that area is in all stores, even when you're just at fucking checkout.
Now that you guys are all grossed out.
Now that that's happening. I just love that because it makes it even more antisocial. Like, I don't even have to, like, talk to my waiter. I'm just fucking buzzing out.
Yeah, literally. That was great, but I can't... Does anybody actually buy games on those? Like,
No. Well, kids probably.
Like,
if you don't give your kid your fucking iPad.
Literally everybody has a smartphone. Like, I would just do that. Buy the game. Whatever.
It's free. Well, think about the intrigue of getting a game at a restaurant. Like, remember when you would pay, like, Pac-Man? Get some fucking quarters?
Or, I just got the kids' menu and did the crossword puzzle.
Benny Breadstick.
Yeah.
Benny Breadstick is on the kids' menu. I don't know if they still have him, but rip in bitches to him. And he's not with us anymore. But Benny Breadstick was the tits. He is on fleek.
Please stop.
Okay.
No, go away.
Please Google Benny Breadstick and see if he exists. But what I was going to say is, back at my diner back home, they have, like those shitty, like, fake slot card game things, and then that one, like, fighting game where you're just, like, smashing shit.
Yes.
And then there was Pac-Man. And, like, and one of those claw toys.
There's always a claw. Always a claw.
Have you ever won something out of a claw?
No, I've never won one.
I won, like, a shitty stuffed animal, but it wasn't, like, anything really cool,
Yeah.
Definitely not what you're going for. I don't think you ever get what you're getting when you pay.
You never get what you ask for. That's life, guys.
Yeah. Spoken.
Oh my god, get off the show. You're done.
Spoken. Anyway, so probably not going to eat at Olive Garden ever again. Because I just felt really, I felt like ashamed. Like,
the worst part was that it cost us like fucking like $40. And
no,
like,
it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No,
and
it didn't.
It did.
Don't
and it was
speak
like,
to me.
people were always like, oh my god, it's so expensive in the city. Like, food's so expensive. But like,
we spent
like
$27
most at like anywhere that we eat in the city.
The place that we normally get, like, my thing is $10, and I have add-ons.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like a raw place.
And
like,
then
that should be
Olive
like
Garden's
fucking,
probably
like,
just like opening up bags of sauce.
It is. They're frozen, Chris.
Yeah,
I know all the secrets.
I know. That's
you
like
don't want to
every
know
place-
what's in those breadsticks.
You don't want to know about Subway, man.
Speaking of Olive Garden, I did see on Twitter somebody asked me to divulge the story about my wasted mom at Olive Garden.
I love this.
Because I guess I didn't actually tell the story.
You really teased him,
I love to
Keep him coming back, Rachel.
Yeah.
Good job.
Episode what? What episode are we on?
I don't know. What number is this?
It's okay. I can't count. Anyway, so I try to remember, like, if Chris was there, but I guess you're not.
It was not. It was with your extended family. No, I met them.
There was a time where you weren't there. Okay, so so it was Thanksgiving, and this was actually when we still talked to our extended family for some reason. So
Weird, wild.
weird, crazy. So we were celebrating Thanksgiving, and this was when my sister was still working at Olive Garden, and I guess she was working that night. And oh my god, they're open? Like, I'm having, like, a big moment. Like, I remember she was probably getting paid, like, hella.
Yeah,
because
hopefully.
holiday pay. But anyway, so we were having Thanksgiving, and we had, like, cousins and shit, and we all decided that it would be a great idea afterwards to get dessert at Olive Garden and visit my sister,
Yeah.
Blah. So, if you don't know, Thanksgiving is a time where you're with your family, and for me...
When you're here, your family.
Yeah. But in my house, that means you're not happy about this, so you're drinking heavily. So my mom having to interact with my grandma meant a lot of wine. A lot.
Okay.
So by the time we get to Olive Garden, she is not with us. Like, she was there, but mentally not. And we, had our dessert, and she's just like, she's already one of those people that's, like, chatty with waiters and stuff. Like,
yeah, all the time.
Me being, like, the anxious little turd that I am, I don't really love when people, like, go out of their way to, like, make a scene to every employee that they pass in public.
Feel you.
Like, I like chatting with, like, whoever, if it is happening, but I don't, like, make it happen strong.
Make it happen every single person you talk with ever.
Every single person.
The bank teller, the Starbucks person. The
and, like,
cart pusher.
The Starbucks people knew her as 8 Splendas that they had to rip open, so you can imagine How fun.
That was a good...
Like, I hated going to Starbucks knowing that, like, they were making their life a living hell, and I had to be, like, on the same check, and I was like, I'm sorry.
I'll just get the simplest drink here.
I was like, I'll make her drink for you. I know it's a pain in the ass. Like, I feel you back there. Like, I understand. But anyway, so we were at Olive Garden, and she was just, like, doing her thing, and, a layer just peeled.
I'm just watching everything unlock in your mind right now.
She worked with a guy that she liked. And they were, like, kind of dating. Ooh. He kind of, like, fucked her over. I don't remember the details, but he was a hot Jew. And my mom was, like, making a scene to him at Olive Garden because he was our waiter. And she was being, like, everything you don't want your mom to say to your crush. You know what I mean? I feel that,
yeah.
Oh, man,
some
it's all coming
shit
back.
Right here.
Yeah, and so that's happening, and obviously she's, like, everyone knows that she's not sober, so, like, there's also that layer of, like, all the employees understanding what's happening, and it ends the night with her getting a drink at the Olive Garden bar where nobody's sitting, and she shattered a wine glass, and she was, like, saying to, like, the guy, let's call him Evan. She was like, Evan, I'll save it. I got it. Like, and he was just like, oh, shit. Like, I got this, Mrs. Whitehurst. It's cool. Like, we're good. Oh,
my God. I wish I was a fly on the wall, man.
I wanted to evaporate, but also the mortification of my sister was also intriguing. So I was like, I didn't know where I was. Like, I was like, I'm enjoying this, but I'm also not. Like, this is a lot. Man. That's
a good time. I like that story.
I know. Like, are there any, like, do you have any stories where, like, your parents embarrassed the shit out of you when you were in public?
I really can't think of it because, like, my parents aren't the ones to be, like, big drinkers out in public or anything like that. And we're all kind of...
I guess alcohol really does attribute to a lot of these embarrassing
moments. We're all just, like, kind of meager and shyer.
Like, your dad never embarrassed you as a kid? Like, Dad, like, come on.
Yeah, he's just as shy as I am.
I know, you're right. He doesn't even like salad dressing, like...
God, like, we are the most boring.
I love it. I feel like they're, like, the family I needed to get into. You know what I mean? Like, they're just so chill, and...
Yeah.
Like, I've never heard any of your family members raise their voice. Like, not one time.
I mean, I've heard that, but...
Well, yeah. But, like, that was every day. Like, all day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so peaceful. I love it, personally.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, like the show. Hi, this is Alexis Mears calling.
Please stop.
I miss it. Anyway.
So that was the end of our day. Leaving Olive Garden with shame. Heading back home.
I carved.
Building furniture for like 5 fucking hours after that.
Me knitting. I have 2 blisters, by the way.
Oh my God.
Like, I have 2.
Are they anywhere near where you would have a guitar or blister?
No.
No. Okay.
No, that's just your tips, bitch.
Okay.
Just the tip.
I don't know where your blisters are.
My guitar's gonna be here soon. I'm so
Yes.
excited. I was just talking about that today on the phone with Chaz. I was like, yeah, my guitar. I'm gonna do covers.
Oh my God.
Because I was asking him, I was like, how do you put covers on the internet without getting yelled at? How do you do that?
You don't. That's the secret.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I don't know.
I'm probably gonna just do like you nows.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, just sing on there.
Now, you.
Because I can't hold a Periscope on my phone with the guitar. So it's an extra hand I don't have.
All right, should we do some questions?
Yeah.
All right, well, I asked on Patreon. Yeah,
of
you
course.
guys are going first.
So Patreon helps us out with this show.
That's the thing that it does, yes.
Yeah, so it's patreon.com/CoffeeWithChrachel, and the lovely people that are on there supporting the show literally are the reason why it is alive, and we love them a lot. So I just... Yeah.
Yeah. So first one here, since we're kind of on the topic, what is Chris's family dynamic? Well...
It's something.
My parents are divorced, and my dad's gay.
Cool.
And his partner's Bob. And they both live in the same city, and so
they seem to be on chill terms.
No, yeah, they're like the whole thing was like super civil for the kids and stuff. We split our time and stuff. I have a sister, and so we would go half and half. Yeah, that's pretty much, the basics of it. They've been divorced since I was in kindergarten, so it's like pretty much most of what I remember. I have like very few recollections of when my dad was in my mom's house.
Just knowing them all, I could never see it happening.
Yeah.
I literally could never see them as a couple. It's wild.
Yeah, I know.
Your dad and Bob are like the most adorable fucking. I just love them so much. Like they complement each other so fucking well.
Yeah, I know.
Bob is me, and Jack is you.
Yeah,
obviously.
I literally am my fucking dad.
Like I'm real chatty and like you're real shy. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, I'm boring with my food. You like try things.
So do you now, though.
No, I do.
Your dad's just a little more scared, but that's okay because
it's all right. Okay, so there was a question about Lytton. Okay. Do you think some people can enjoy or can't enjoy being high? When I was in college, I tried smoking with my ex on a regular basis, but I always ended up scared and forcing myself to sleep. I tried different amounts and methods and was always in a safe environment. My SO now smokes, and I want to badly be able to try it and enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, a lot of friends of mine, like, it works for me with my anxiety, but a lot of my friends are like, oh, it makes me panic, actually, or like...
Yeah, I've heard about this a lot, that sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah, and, like, sometimes you have a bad experience, too. Like, you can overdo it, or if you have, like, a lot of caffeine that day, or you're really stressed
definitely.
out.
There's been times where I've just, like, drank a lot of coffee, and then, like, that does not go,
Yeah,
so that doesn't fly sometimes.
Well, because you're trying to, like, unwind, so it's really stupid. Like, but there's also something about, like, your morning cup of coffee and, like, I don't know. If you don't overdo it. But, yeah, it's definitely not for everyone, and...
I mean, there's just different types, different strains, that could...
Yeah. But, like, if you're finding that, you're not having the greatest experience with it, like, I mean... I feel like I wouldn't try to feel pressured to, like, be able to hang or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, because it's not for everyone, and, like, you can just do something else, and,
It does not work for every single person.
Yeah, it's really not, so...
Okay. Can bench be used as a verb? For example, I've just been benching around today watching Food Network and spending quality time with my chunks. And absolutely.
Absolutely.
That is new way of describing things.
Because I normally say, like, I'm bopping around, but benching, I feel like...
If you are, like, at home, like, wearing a face mask... petting some cats, watching some Food Network, that is like the epitome of binging.
Yeah, honestly, there's so many moments where you can be binging. Like, really, just... Yeah, I think let's work on this.
Okay, the binge is a word that knows no bounds. It can be a noun.
And it's not just the patrons. Binge applies to everyone listening to this stupid shit. So, that's great.
That's exactly what it is, stupid shit.
Yeah.
All right. Serious question for parenting abuse. Do you have any advice for someone living at home with a very shitty parent? I wouldn't say my mom's abusive, but I also wouldn't be surprised if someone told me she was.
I understand.
Yeah, so any advice?
I mean, I would say, like, obviously, what I wanted to do was, like, get out, but it's obviously not possible, especially, like, when you're, under 18 and, you don't have the money and stuff like that. But my idea is get yourself involved at school as much as possible. Join every club, anything that you can get your hands on that would require you to stay after school, because it's time out of the house. It's also time that your parents most likely will be approving of because it's fucking for school, and you'll get to make tons of friends who probably have similar lives. Like, you'd be surprised at some of the things that people are going through. And
it's also like building, like, your personal,
it's great
like,
for your resume and shit.
Stuff like skills and
getting
whatnot.
into college. The reason why I was able to get into school was because I was involved in so much shit.
Yeah,
and
from what you tell me, like, that was really, like, something that really helped because you were at school till, like, fucking, like, 9 o'clock.
Literally, I would be after school every day until 5, and then when I started working at Starbucks, I would go straight to Starbucks 5:30 to 9.
Yeah, that's what you said.
And then on the days that I wasn't doing that, I had certain rehearsals that I'd be there at least until, like, we had Laughing Stock was at, like, 10. Like, it was, like, at 9 until 10. They're, doing musicals dress rehearsals, choir dress rehearsals. You're always there for like the whole fucking night, and it's fun if you can find something. You know, if it's a sport.
Those things also kind of like get your mind off of it, and you're actively engaging in like doing
like
something.
Focusing on like performing and stuff like that, or like if you're into sports, or you know, like I'm trying to think of other types of clubs. I mean, hey, like I regret not joining like the LGBT club that we had on campus, but you know, I also was very in denial. So, but if I wasn't, like that would be cool. And like I have friends that are in college now that are like doing activism and just anything to get you out of the house, and it'll benefit you, and you'll meet a lot of people, and you'll also have like a new support that way. Like I honestly, it helped me survive, even though I didn't have like the greatest high school experience. Like those things like kept me alive.
Yeah. I definitely understand.
So that's my advice.
Okay.
But honestly, like I totally feel you, and I feel for you, and
me too.
Hope you're okay. Yes.
All right. So let's go to some other channels of social medias.
All right. Yeah, you pull up your Insta. I got Twitter here.
All right, I got a question here. TV shows you're considering to watch / TV shows that you don't want to watch because the fandom is so annoying. To the latter half of that,
like the fandom one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not interested in this show just based off of what the show is about anyway. But also the fandom is extra as Doctor Who.
Yeah, I'm just not really. It's not like
I'm not interested in the show, but I feel like, you know, I could not like talk about that show ever in any public space without being told things and having opinions shouted at me. Like, there's a lot of things that happen. So
I feel like that about like every show that I'm like behind on. I'm like, I can't talk about this. I don't have a place, but I don't know. In terms of like, I used to like that shit used to really bother me, like fandoms being annoying as shit. But now I'm not on Tumblr, so that shit doesn't bother me.
Yeah, really. Like, I would have never, like, if we were still, like, active on Tumblr, I never would have considered ever watching Supernatural. Not that I'm considering it, but...
It's on Netflix, and that's the only reason why I've considered it. I'm like, oh, but it's bingeable.
Yeah, and there's, like, a lot of that show. There's, like, what, season 11 or something?
But also... Jared Padalecki, like, I can't see past Dean.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, he ruined it for me. Like, I feel like I'll never be able to stand for him just because he played Dean.
Yeah, and I see horrible. The photos, and I'm just like, what is Dean doing here?
What
like, why is he not at Dosey's?
Yeah, go back to Dosey's. Anyway.
Go back to Chicago, Dean. Oh, God. Damn it. TV shows you're considering to watch.
We really need to catch up on Orphan Black. What the fuck have we been doing?
I don't know what we've been doing, but also nobody's talking about it. So, like, what the fuck?
Because I, like, don't go on Tumblr, I feel like I don't see anything about Orphan Black, which is great for spoilers, but also, like, wake up, Twitter! Wake
up, San Francisco!
Watch the show. It's so good. But I need to catch up. I need to listen to my own advice here.
I'm trying to think of what other...
Oh, I want to watch all of, oh my god, Aliens. The fuck. The truth is out there. Give it to me, Chris.
What?
What is it? It just, like, completely left my mind. UFOs. Oh, my God. It's an old show.
X-Files.
Yes. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with me?
Yeah, I do want to watch that.
I want to go through all of that. But, like, new stuff. Oh, I do kind of want to watch Aaron Paul's new show, The Path.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because it's Aaron Paul.
I have known nothing about that show.
I hear it's good.
Yeah.
I hear it's, like, really good. And, like, Hulu, to me, like... It's not Netflix, but, like, I'll take it above, like, I don't know, something else.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I give it some respect. I'm like, you're a Hulu show.
It's got something.
It's got me in their corner.
I mean, it's got a show with January Jones.
That's a Hulu show?
I thought that was a Hulu show.
No,
I don't think that's a Hulu show, actually. I think I get two shows mixed up.
It's okay. We all have our problems.
I just thought of another show, too, that I will not watch is Game of Thrones. And literally, like, everybody in the world watches that, and that's not the reason I'm not going to watch it, but, like, it's so it's so much. There's just so much with that show.
It's just not my kind of content. I tried to like it because I was like, all right, well, even though it's, like, fantasy, old world, Renaissance, fucking World of Warcraft, I was like, I can do this because everyone else that doesn't seem to be into this shit is also fucksing with it. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I could handle it. I can't. It's still not fun.
That is my content. Like, I'm into that shit sometimes.
I know.
And I can't even do it either. It's just like...
I think it's because I am bad with any show that has a large cast.
I really don't feel like thinking that hard about all these families and shit.
I know. That's I even have trouble with The 100.
Yeah.
And that show keeps killing people. So does Game of Thrones. Yeah,
but
and I also, that's one of those shows where I literally cannot avoid spoilers. I literally have to be, never, ever on the internet until it was over. And so, I've given up. It's fine. I honestly read BuzzFeed articles about what's happening just to see if I'm is something interesting going on in Game of Thrones, but I don't actually watch,
Yep.
I know about Jon Snow and all that shit.
Yep.
But I don't actually watch. Okay,
right.
So something that I want to talk about here is, you know how in one of our episodes we mentioned that Lancaster has, the pianos?
Yes.
And then there's, the painted cows.
I could have sworn one said he had donkeys that I know of.
Something.
I don't know.
Well, Anna here on Twitter says, a couple podcasts ago you talked about towns with animal statues, but look at my hometown. We're going to retweet this to the Twitter when we post this episode. They have different peanuts.
I love this so much.
Giant peanuts that they've dressed like things. So we have one wearing the Hooters uniform. We have Elvis the Peanut.
I love that.
And we also have this man who is saying action, holding one of those movie signs.
Yes.
So
what is that called?
I don't know, a movie sign.
What is this?
It's called a clappy thing. What? Take one on the clappy? I don't know. I just want to do one of those.
Oh, fuck.
Not a fake one. I want to, a real clappy.
I want one of those. Sit in the director's seat. Do a little clappy.
Remember when you made up a story about an octopus named Clappy, which was an octopus whose two tentacles were stuck together?
Yes.
So he was always clapping.
These are secrets of our relationship.
Listen, I felt like it was finally time to put that up. Clappy. Anyway, you have another question, Benj?
Yes, I do. Even though your kitchen is gorgeous, if you could switch kitchens with any Food Network star, whose kitchen would you want?
What about Kitchen Arena?
Kitchen Stadium. That would be crazy.
Can you imagine?
If I could get the
all
pantry with
Macs?
that too. Oh my god. Yeah.
All of those Macs.
All of those Macs.
What would you choose? Also, Giada's beautiful beach-ass kitchen.
I'm going to pick Bobby Flay's because you see, the shows, the holiday specials at Bobby's,
Yeah.
That kitchen is so fucking lit. I want that so much. He's probably got to have, the best fucking oven stovetop, that could ever exist.
I know what you're saying. Also, the fake kitchen on the kitchen. I love that countertop that's clearly contact paper.
I'll take
really
that
love.
with the studio audience included.
Yeah, and Jeffrey Zakarian there mixing me a drink with the pocket square.
The double oven with food already prepared in one of them.
Yeah. I mean, even Chopped Kitchen, which is a hectic place to be, but think of how many onions Scott Conant has eaten in that place.
Interesting. How many times those doors have slammed shut?
Oh my god.
How many times they've zoomed in on that Capitol logo on that oven?
But honestly. Okay.
Here we go. Here's a fun one. I'm graduating high school next week. What were your high school graduations like, and what would the Chunks post high school plans be?
Damn, Chris.
I was trying to figure my way through that sentence as I was reading it.
Just to get it out of the way, I think Squeezy would go to business school.
He's going to
law.
Harvard. Harvard Law. Come on, it's classic.
And Lila, I think, would work at a frozen yogurt place and be like, I love the toppings.
Oh my god.
I know.
Remember that time we found out that what was that yogurt place and what did it stand for?
I got so much hate on YouTube, remember?
Yeah.
Fully rely on God. Frog.
Oh yeah, it was
Frog.
Sweet Frog. It was fully rely on God. And when that employee turned around and we saw the back of their shirt, I was like, oh my god, this is what?
Even Froyo, is it safe? That's what I said in the video, and people were like, oh my god, you're so disrespectful. I was like, well, why? It's frozen yogurt, and they only ever played that one Christian station, so you'd just be putting your strawberries on, and you'd be like, and Jesus was.
And it wasn't just even that one. There was one that was closer to the university. You remember that was by the Regal, and that one played the same stuff too.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I think a lot of religious people get into Froyo, and I mean, is that a stereotype now? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I didn't know, but at least in Lancaster, Pennsylvania,
it sure as hell was.
Sweet Frog, yeah. Do they have those anywhere else? Is that just like, I feel like that wouldn't happen in like a city like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
They have Menchie's, which sounds Jewish to me.
It honestly
I really
does.
hope it is. I hope it's just like the Jew yogurt place. Because then I would even stand for it more.
Oh my god. I mean, I haven't seen a Chick-fil-A anywhere nearby, so, there's not going to be any places like that.
Yeah, I remember that. But
Alright, so, high school graduations.
How was yours? What did you do?
My high school graduation was, pretty, typical. It was in a stadium.
Oh, it wasn't outside?
No, it was at,
In a gym?
No, it was, at a stadium that was in Bethlehem. That
It wasn't even
not
at your high school?
No, it was away. It was at...
An away game.
It was an away game, yeah. No, it was at a sports stadium that...
Wow.
It's not something fucking huge or anything like that. It was a smaller stadium, but it still was enough to hold all of us.
Nice. What are your colors?
Black and gold. It did not change going from high school to college.
What'd you wear? Black?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love that about Millersville. Because for all my life, I was red and blue.
Yeah.
And especially when I went red, talk about clash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hated it because, it was always the end of the alphabet was the red and the beginning of the alphabet was blue. And I always wanted to be blue.
Oh, yeah.
But I was always red.
Yeah. So...
That sounds like a Taylor Swift.
Not too much exciting happened.
Did you
it went according to plan.
speech?
I didn't give a speech. I got there was a award that was the Teacher Appreciation Award.
Mm-hmm.
That was which student the teachers appreciated the most, and I got that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It was the first award that was given during the ceremony. It was
I thought it was which teacher
No,
won.
it was the top one that as soon as you open up the pamphlet, the first thing they did was the awards and stuff like that before they called everybody's names and shit. But that was the first one. It was Teacher Appreciation Award, and it was me. I didn't even know I was getting this until fucking graduation. I was like, wait, what?
Knowing this, knowing you, I can totally see it. But damn, what a nerd bomber!
I'm an extra nerd bomber because
I love it
also
because that's the epitome of the teacher's pet or whatever. But I love it.
I got the Lamp of Learning award too.
What is this?
That's for getting straight A's for 4 years.
Oh man, you're see the problem with you and you gaming twats is that you look at school like a fucking achievement list. And I can picture you getting that award and be like, yeah, I got the last achievement in the game of high school. You know what I mean?
Fuck you.
That's so you. Let's just say, bitch didn't get straight A's at all in high school. In middle school though,
Pass me that creamer.
that's when I had a lot more work ethic, and so that happened. Also, I was not involved in school except for softball. Oh man, the sports pros.
I didn't get to do anything even though I was the mascot. What a fucking shame.
Well, at my high school graduation.
What?
So, first of all, I was involved in it because we were in the choir, so we had to do,
singing.
shit.
God damn, that sucks. I mean,
Girl,
it's
I
cool,
know.
but, it sucks.
We had to go to, football games and, other sports stuff. You know what I mean? To, sing. It was great.
Football.
Some of it was, volunteer, though, but, homecoming, you needed to be there and...
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, but it was... I mean, I like to sing, let's be honest, so it was fun. But... high school graduation sucked because my parents, we got in an argument and I to this day can't even tell you what it was, but they were like, we're not fucking coming to your high school graduation, figure out a way to get there. Obviously I didn't drive, so I had to hitch a ride with my neighbor who was also graduating, and it was just super awkward. I was crying,
Yeah.
And we get there and I'm crying because I'm this is horrible, and then my friends all felt bad for me, and then my parents were fucking there
to make it look like
huh, what are you talking about, Rachel? You're fucking crazy. Of course we support you. You know what I mean? It
appearances.
It's the appearances, yeah.
Yes.
So that sucked, but I was wearing wedges. I remember that. And we sang 2 songs. We did what do you sing? The national anthem or something?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Some
remember.
patriotic thing, and then, we might have been the Neshaminy song or something.
Oh, yeah, there is what do you call that?
An alma mater
Is that what it is? Alma mater?
Song.
I don't know.
I don't
Who the
know.
fuck
I
knows?
can't remember.
We did that at Millersville's graduation too. I don't fucking know what that song
Yeah,
was.
they handed us, okay, so like at Millersville, we had like a graduation practice, and like they give us this like sheet music, and they're like, yeah, so this is the Millersville anthem, sing it. And we were like, we've never seen this ever. No one ever showed us this. And it was like weird. I remember
it was very weird.
I
yeah.
wish I should look it up here, Google it really quick. But at mine, we sang whatever we did, and then we also sang, so in choir, we had a song that we sang, like, every time there was seniors leaving, you know?
Yeah.
And it was, like, the saddest song about, like, the friendships we've made, and, like, you know what I mean? And so we sang that at graduation, and I, like, cried, and it was horrible. And then, yeah. Oh, and I walked next to my best friend, so that was kind of fun. Like, we were next to each other because our last names. So that was cool. But, yeah, I had wedges on. Oh, man. And that was when that dude was there that fucking had the most complex relationship with at the time. And he's in all my fucking pictures. It's so annoying. I don't look back. You know what I mean?
I'm having a lot of trouble finding this alma mater.
The Millersville
There's like a
anthem?
Video of it, but I don't fucking feel like playing it.
Did you search lyrics?
Yeah, I did.
What about Millersville anthem?
Millersville anthem?
It's just a black and yellow by yellow. That's the song that everybody played because it was actually the colors. College graduation was 10 times worse.
No.
So I have had a bad running with. You know what? Preschool graduation was lit. I flashed the audience because I lifted my dress on stage.
I like that. That's interesting.
Yeah, I took a really good approach. The parents loved it, you know.
Yeah, I can't fucking find it.
Damn it. It was, like, definitely fucking weird.
Definitely the weirdest thing.
I remember it was, like, too many words crammed into a rhythm. It was, like, awkward. And we had to, like, chant that at graduation, and, like, no one knew what the fuck was happening. We were all like, what's happening?
Yeah, sure, okay, we're singing this. Yeah, okay.
Actually, today on Facebook Time Hop, basically.
Yes.
See your memories. It was pictures of our graduation for Millersville. And
why the fuck did that show up today?
It was the 10th.
Dude, I thought we graduated on the 7th.
No, we moved here.
I thought, yeah, you know.
It's okay.
I do.
It's fine. It's the 10th, though. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. Either way, I got all of the photos, and, like, you can see the one where I'm, like...
There's one photo. You are, like, trying so hard to keep it together.
I'm literally dead inside.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny to look at it now, even though it's not funny.
Yeah.
But, like, in that moment, like, I've never... You know the time where I try to get my iPod back and they wanted me to take a picture? It's kind of like that, where I was like, I can't do this. But I was like, I was so fake. I've never looked faker in my entire life.
Yeah. So that was a good time, graduation for you.
I know.
Good times.
It's cool. It's fine.
Okay, let's just do one more here.
All right.
Have either of you traveled alone? I'm a human with a lot of anxiety, and I'm traveling to Seattle tomorrow by myself, and love some tips on how to manage anxiety while being alone in a new city. I thought about this, and I can't think of a time where I've traveled, like, really far, like flying travel or, like, extended driving travel.
By yourself?
By myself. You've
done some far drives, I feel.
I mean, like, I've done, like, couple-hour drives, but
not, like, to a new
to a new place or anything. No, I've never traveled alone.
I've done some flights. I've gone to California by myself. And I've gone to, like, the East Coast by myself. I mean, the East Coast one I wouldn't really count because, like, I had, like, friends pick me up at the airport.
Yeah, and you were going to a friend's house.
But, like, LA, that was scary.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was, like, in the middle of nowhere in, like, some random airport that they shipped me off to. And, like, I was just, like, so nervous, and I don't know my way around
And this
LA.
was your first time flying...
By myself?
Was it first time flying out of Seattle?
Yeah.
Like...
It was the first time flying into that airport, too.
Yeah.
I hate going to, like, a new airport. I love SeaTac, though. Like, I must say. Seattle Airport is great.
Do you have any tips?
Any tips? I mean, I would say, like, first of all, have all of your, like, itinerary, like, your your tickets, what flight you're going to be on, all that travel information, print it out like several times and have them in several areas of your luggage in case something fucking happens. You still have all your info.
This applies not even if you're going by yourself, but like especially if you're going by yourself.
Yeah, just to like have your shit together. Make sure you have like a portable charger in case your phone dies, but you still need directions, or booking like a car or something, like finding your way around, calling someone just to have on the phone. When I flew back in I was in Philly coming back to Seattle from Pennsylvania, and I was by myself, and the Philly airport sucks so much, and I was getting so frazzled. I was just on the phone with Chris, like, I know you can't help me, but I'm just looking for my terminal, and I just want you to, like, listen to me while I'm doing this. So I would do that, and also, like, bring yourself, like, some snacks and stuff, because you're gonna forget, because you're gonna be so frazzled, but you gotta eat, because you'll feel better, and you won't get a headache.
We will literally, we will print out our tickets at home. We'll, print out boarding passes when we get to the airport. We'll have them ready, on our phones. We are, so set to go with the boarding passes.
And I still lost my ID. I would just say. And also, the stuff that that you have to take out of your bag for TSA, quickly.
Yes,
have that shit all ready out before you even
you got your
there.
liquids bag. It's on the front pocket of your fucking
bag.
Luggage. Yep.
Yeah. But good luck. I mean, I am the most anxious person I know. And I was able to do it 2 times now. And, I mean, fuck.
I mean, if you could do it,
I mean, and I didn't even have that many panics.
Yeah.
It was cool.
You got it all done. You got to point.
And I would do it again. Will I have to, amp myself up to ever do it again? Yeah, but I'm going to have to, and I have to make peace.
But I mean, the fact that you've done it now, is that any sort of comfort at all whatsoever that you've done it?
Yes and no.
I mean, going from Seattle to California, that won't be.
I've also taken trains to NYC by myself.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's not fun either.
I'm such a nerd bomb.
And then you are popping in. In the middle of fucking New York City, and I'm like, I'm here.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, and that's always hell, because then you gotta figure out. I mean, honestly, I'm better at using the fucking New York subways than I am at using the buses here.
Yeah.
Buses to me are
the New York subways, hard. They've had them for fucking ever, and they got that shit
The
down.
only thing is when something's not running, and then you're completely fucked.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, what do I do?
The Seattle bus schedules are changing all the time.
Ever changing.
It's crazy.
But I love that they're adding more to the link, because that's sweet.
Yeah, thank God. All right, so we're past the hour mark here. Let's get on into binge-a-rooney time.
All right, so everybody else that's been listening, thanks for having a cup of coffee with us.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on Sunday for our episode that is for Mental Health Awareness Month. Yeah, cool. And for the benches, since we went to IKEA, you're going to IKEA as well.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, all right, see you guys.
My coffee is so filled that it is hard
it's
to
so
clean.
Filled that you took all of the coffee and there's nothing left.
I didn't know I did that. I'm sorry.
How rude.
Do you want some?
Can you guys believe this?
Now
that the show's over and we're getting into bench time, we could talk real. She just stole all the coffee, guys. How rude.
Sorry.
How could you do that?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just really enjoying it.
All right. So, like I said, benches, you're going to fucking IKEA. Always a great time. You want to start this shit off?
Yeah, I will. Nicole Dowling is downing a cup of IKEA coffee for 75 cents.
Carissa is carousing around the parking lot trying to find a space.
Sarah Booth is wondering if this shoe rack will fit her boots.
Jade Bonner is trying to sneak behind this coming soon banner.
Nicole Allen had to park in the back alley because IKEA was so packed.
Allison Sense is sad that none of these candles have any scents.
Hunter Curtis had the courtesy to return their cart to the corral.
Megan Rackley is trying to get this mattress attached to their car's rooftop rack.
Jasmine Moyer just dropped a miniature elephant statue and broke it.
Skylar Medley is purchasing a medley of fake plants.
Cody Castillo is trying to find the aisle and bin code for his sofa.
Taylor Collins is calling out for help because they got lost.
Heather Ann is looking at animal prints in the textile area.
Sloan Fuller's cart couldn't be fuller with pillows.
Fluffy. Emma Corbeil is sorting through the kitchen gadgets looking for a corkscrew.
Danielle Manus is yelling at some kids to stop running.
Kate Convery is buying a cabinet to convert into a litter box.
Oh, hey, where'd you get that idea?
Yeah.
Angelica Feliz is feeling overwhelmed by the amount of things that they want to get.
Me. Jennifer Cornwell is in the fake plant area looking for some fake corn.
Sophia Koch is jumping on a sofa.
Ash Rozelle wonders if there's anything IKEA doesn't sell.
Beth Fonseca is spending way too much time looking at this bathroom display.
Cornelia Thulin is mad that they aren't serving corn in the cafeteria.
Sophie Adams is adding random items to other people's carts.
Jessica Comero is pacing up and down this row of kitchen utensils.
Christina Contreras is contemplating their choice of mattress.
Megan Grint is grinning as they replace this display plate with the one that they broke.
Jade Holden is holding up 2 different curtains for their friends to compare.
Allison Dowell is downing a freshly made cinnamon bun.
Catherine Simpson is simply overwhelmed by these complex assembly instructions.
Marlene Naj is returning their mom dresser after all the accidents. What?
If you haven't seen, that's the dresser that keeps falling over and, like, falling on children.
Oh!
Yeah, so that's, like, dark.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a dark secret unlocked there. Okay.
Gio Castro thinks this glass case will beautifully showcase their geodes.
Very nice. Taylor Van Eady rented a U-Haul van for all the things that they're buying today.
Cater Liriano is leering at the person who took the last Ribba picture frame.
That's cool, it's cool. Rebecca O'Donnell is beckoning to their family to hurry the fuck up.
Kelsey Gillis is loving the new sea-themed kitchen collection.
Sammy Liston had a list of what they needed, but walked out with way more.
Michaela Berlingeri is barely able to navigate this bed frame through the crowds of people. Kendall Berg loves this decorative birch tree log.
Brittany Chella is looking for a frame for her map of Great Britain.
Allie McGregor is getting the Alex 9-drawer.
Megan Grilly is comparing grill pans.
Chloe Killip is killing time in the kids' ball pit.
Katie Hart doesn't think the assembly instructions are that hard.
Ian Murphy is trying to find a Murphy bed, but is out of luck.
Grace Leedy is the daycare associate leading the kids into a group activity.
Cassandra Buckout just spilled a container of fake sand in the aisle.
Maddie Pullman is studying the map of this pole because they're lost AF.
Amanda Marie is amazed at the level of intricacy in this painting.
Jane Shell is ready to shell out big bucks because she just got paid.
Jackie Bergiulio placed their jacket on a chair, but someone stole it.
Camellia Malky wants to buy a camel-colored pillow. Fabulous eyeshadow color.
Caitlin Whalen is late to a meeting because they just spent so much time in IKEA.
Me. Hannah Neely is kneeling to read the tag on this TV stand.
Lucy Ravenscroft is raving about the price on this candle.
Cody Robinson is robbing a candle from someone's cart when they weren't looking.
Tegan Anderson is picking up a spice rack to hold all of their loose-leaf tea.
Taco Roach wonders which plate would be best for holding a taco.
A great question. Allison Francois is having a tough time finding a frame with the correct dimensions.
Haley Cadwallader is looking for a new painting to hang on their bare walls.
Katie Gallardo had the gall to leave this cart full of items in the middle of the store.
Tina Tompkins wants to get this tablet stand for their Kindle.
Sarah Seaman is seeking the perfect drug for their home office.
I thought you said drug. I was like, what? Maddie Kendall is mad that the mirror they want is out of stock.
Dana Daly does a daily walkthrough of IKEA to catch the latest additions.
And exercise. Megan Wilson had the willpower to go through IKEA without buying anything.
True feat.
Who's done that? No one.
Jackie Lampo is turning off all the lamps they walk by. Energy saving, I like that.
Claire Wood is shopping for a nice wooden table.
Kelly Adams is adding so many bath mats to her cart.
Hannah Peterson thinks this hand towel set is really cute.
Jenna Gordonier wanted to get some fake gourds, but they didn't have any at this time of the year.
Sasha Smith is in shambles because their car is being towed from the loading bay.
Sarah is staring at themselves in one of the full-length mirrors.
Me. Bridget Dubin is liking a painting of a bridge, but thinks it's a little expensive.
Grayson Clark is having an argument with the clerk over the price of this rug.
Flynn Vance is taking advantage of this IKEA family sale.
Hillary Gay can't remember the aisle and bin number for the chair she wants.
Anna Hernandez is sitting at every single desk to find which one has the best feel, an oily mouthfeel.
Jennifer Holtz is feeling all of the fake fur rugs.
Courtney White just spilled their latte on this white bedding set.
Elizabeth Doles is not a fan of the bath mat selection.
Me neither, honestly.
Yeah.
Shelley Smith is buying a soap dish that looks like a seashell.
Mackenzie Knight fell asleep on a bed, is now locked in here all night.
Poor Mackenzie. And Rachel Evans is eventually going to try the Swedish meatballs. I actually have not tried them myself.
They're pretty good.
Have you?
I have. They're like nothing crazy special.
They're like nothing.
They're nothing at all.
Well, what are the rest of the old Bencherinos doing?
The rest of the benches are just trying to find all of the pieces in the warehouse.
Oh, man, that's the most stressful part.
That is so stressful. All right. Stephanie Boscovich.
Allie Malone.
Mariah Hanna.
Samantha Hartman.
Kathleen Wynn.
Elena Barcia.
Zoe Yarmowich.
Elizabeth Hallbrook.
Hannah Mae.
Rose Barnett.
Jax.
And Megan Preyes.
So thank you guys so much. Don't spend all of your money in one place, IKEA, or do.
That's what we do.
That's
we
what
walk
we do.
in with a plan, we come out with 2 glass tops for shit.
And lots of things we didn't need.
Yeah, I know. But though that soap dispenser that we got, lit. I mean,
Pretty
really
nice
enjoyed it.
matte black soap dispenser.
That's gotten really smudgy because when you use it, you get like water.
Your oils and stuff.
My oils.
Your
my unctuous
oils.
hands.
All right. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. It means a lot to us.
It really does. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.